Well, since Riley got the show to herself last week, I figure now it's my turn. But since there isn't really anything to review, I guess it's time for Bulletoon Mini. So, without further ado, it's Japan time. To start us off, I have a couple of stories on Sound Euphonium. The anime's second film, Sound Euphonium Todoketai Melody, will be opening in Japan on September 30th. Kyoto Animation's streaming a teaser video for the film. Some of the staff is confirmed to be returning, and they've even revealed a new key visual. The film is set to look back on the events of the anime's second season. But that isn't all. Kyoto also announced something else at the event. It turns out there are 2 more Sound Euphonium anime films on the way. There aren't a ton of details on either one just yet, but we do have a general idea of what they'll be about. The first will focus on a new story of Nozomi and Mizore. The second will tell the story of Kumiko and others as second-year students. Both films are slated for 2018. Next, some premiere date news. First, something new. Junpei Inuzuka's light novel series, Isekai Shokudo, or Restaurant to Another World, is getting an anime series. The light novel is about a secluded restaurant called Yoshoko no Nakoya, or Western Cuisine Cat Restaurant. There, they usually serve salarymen. But every Saturday, the restaurant fills with special customers. I haven't read it myself, but I do love workplace comedy anime. Wagnaria is one of my favorites. It's so funny and sweet. Anyway, that isn't the news exactly. The series was announced a few months ago. We just didn't talk about it. But the news is that the official website for the anime started streaming a teaser video. It didn't show any of the plot or animation or anything, just a few visuals. But it did reveal a July 3rd premiere date. Do you think I should tell Riley that the anime is going to star the voice of Victor from Yuri on Ice? She's not really into workplace comedies, but I'm sure if she knew that, she'd tune in for every episode. Anyway, there is one other story about a returning anime, but there isn't as much information on it. The official website for New Game revealed that the anime's second season would premiere on July 11th. All the original cast will be returning, and most of the main staff. Looking forward to it! In some quick manga news, the official website of Weekly Shonen Jump revealed that the Hunter x Hunter manga will be resuming on June 26th. The manga went on hiatus back in June of last year, after returning from another hiatus that April. Maybe this return will last a little longer, huh? Okay, Rila, you can do this. Cool, calm, collected. You are zen. You are mellow. You are zen. You are totally delighted, ecstatic, elated, overjoyed, excited, Little Witch Academia! Okay, first order of business. If you aren't watching it, you really should. I only haven't talked about it because I want to cover it in full once it ends. Now, long story short, Bandai's making a Little Witch Academia video game! Apparently, it'll tell an original story about Akko and her friends searching for Luna Nova Magical Academy to uncover the 7 wonders. It's also going to recreate the animation style for the game. The tagline on the game's website reads, "The story of the witches who aim for the future is not over." In the words of Chitanda Eru, aka Waifu number 7, I'm curious. So that has to mean it takes place after the anime, right? So it'll have a ton of references to stuff that happened in the series, right? Or maybe I'm reading into it too much. Whatever! All I know is that I want it, I want it, I want it! And now I'm going to cheat for a little bit. These next couple stories are about video games not based on anime, but they're Japanese games, so it totally still counts. And with that being said, Nintendo! Let's start with Fire Emblem. So some details were revealed about Fire Emblem Warriors for 3DS and Nintendo Switch. The game will focus around Marth, Chrom, and 2 new characters, Xion and Liane. Not certain what to expect from the 2 guys, except that they're a prince and a princess, and a pair of twins. They bear something called the Shield of Fire, which makes sense. The game is called Fire Emblem. Anyway, we're not entirely sure what roles Marth and Chrom are going to play, but I would like to have seen some of the other heroes if I'm honest. Oh well. The game's due out in the fall for Japan, but we can expect to see it sometime around the holiday season. Pokemon Direct. The first thing we got out of it was a tease of Pokken Tournament DX for the Nintendo Switch. It includes a few new modes and 5 new playable Pokemon. But the big news for me had to be Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon! It's essentially the whole Pokemon Black 2 and White 2 thing again. Except let's hope this one isn't as disappointing. The game will apparently feature a new story, or at least a modified story from the last one. We'll see. I'm not sure it'll end up being a direct sequel considering the way you resolve the plot of the last game, but it would be pretty neat if they did decide to do that again. There are also apparently going to be some new Pokemon in it. This is gonna be great! My only complaint is that it probably means we won't be getting that Pokemon Stars main series game on the Switch like everyone thought. Huh. And here I was looking forward to watching Riley eat her hat. Such is life, I guess. Alright, now to close this off with North American releases. In anime, we got The Disappearance of Haruhi Suzumiya, Himoto Umaru-chan, Lupin, Islands of Assassins, and... the original Speed Racer. Okay, didn't see that one coming. The manga list was short too. Just Fairy Tail, Ninja Slayer, Showman Sample, and the high school life of Fudanshi. It's basically about a guy who likes boys love manga. And I'm sure Sis could probably tell you all about it. And that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, everyone. What was your favorite story? Let us know in the comments. If you liked what you saw, don't forget to give that like button a zap. Share with your friends and support the channel by checking out that Patreon link in the description. Subscribe by hitting that left button and visit the site by hitting that right button. This has been a Bulletoon Mini. I'm Rila, and as always, stay tuned.